again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out.
Tonight on EA Sports, Super Bowl 56. We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions, the Green Bay Packers.
Gonna be my Super Bowl pick. These two. Everybody hitting how the Ravens hitting right now. Ravens Packers.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
There's no kicks either, bro.
It's finally time for football as we're underway in Super Bowl 56. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not have a return to the first drive of this Super Bowl.
Should have worn that purple that had the Mardi Gras colors.
Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick.
And Rodgers tore us up and we
persistence and belief in self.
The game
Coming out of high school,
messed
he
up
had
my
0
profile.
scholarship offers in the D1 level. Went to a junior college, went to Cal, and just blew up there. And then,
I
of
don't
course,
need
he's
no
a
help
first-round
tips.
draft
Man,
pick,
this is
but a lot lower than what he expected in the first round, and then had to sit behind Brett Favre for a few years in Green Bay before getting a shot.
Come on, right there.
Now he's
Come on,
probably
why
one of
he
the better
low?
quarterbacks that we've seen come down the pipe.
That boy, that beast too. He blew us up when he ran.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Come on, hit it. There you go.
That is incomplete.
Come on, Aaron Rodgers, where you at, bro? That's over 2.
Force that to the
Let's go.
ground.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Go.
The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual,
Man, probably got a stack
Jackson,
rushing.
the former MVP
Two
of the league,
touchdowns
at
on
the
that.
helm.
And no one can run the football like Lamar Jackson from the quarterback position. The most dynamic guy with the ball in his hands since probably Michael Vick. Got more accurate throwing the football each and every year in Louisville. But how about this one? A first-round pick in 2017, the number 32 pick of the first round. The last guy to do that in Louisville, Teddy Bridgewater, the same exact pick when he came out.
Let's go. Let's go, Dobby. Let's go.
One tackle, but then quickly brought
Nice
down.
10. Nice 10. Let's get it.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll
About to
make
break
it
that.
2nd and
Let
a
it be out of
4.
there.
You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance.
Let's go.
for
They
this
shook.
head coach.
The whole
first
team
one did
shook.
not go as planned,
You
as
know why
we
they
all
shook.
know, but what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose. And that's what
Oh,
you
that's
hear
the first
coaches
day I was
say.
on past it.
They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the
What?
losses. You can talk about the media.
Oh, I hit my man when I got past it.
Once you had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, know that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try to prevent that from happening again.
Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
We just saw a nice example. Baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to get a brief pause in the action for an injured player, and I believe, yes, that is J.K. Dobbins, the running back. He's down after that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
Jackson's pass.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
3-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And it's explosive 38-yard pickup.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Edwards into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and the Ravens have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Let's go. Looking good all the way down to the 1. Then he scores. What? Sorry. Just drafting that guy. He's running like the Super Bowl.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's go. That's more right. That's how we play.
Into the end zone.
Let's go.
And they'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're going to bring it out on the first down. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
41-yard line.
Looking from the gun. Rodgers. They'll get this one to the Golden Domer. St. Brown. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Like really try to keep it close.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
Number 34.
There's not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Ah, that was me.
He's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
What's up, man?
Touchdown carry by Jones.
Oh,
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there.
oh, good tip, man. Good tip.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them.
Stay on them,
that
boy.
time
Make
he
them
got
work.
in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
He's got his man down there
Good
Scantling.
tackle. Come on.
They move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. If points result, we'll call this play significant.
After 1, 7-0 on
Going
EA
on, so let's
Sports.
get it. That's where Aaron shines, too. Aaron don't even lose in this stadium, bro. And will give me this game, bro.
They'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stock troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
He all out of bounds.
For the end zone, but it's incomplete. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone.
Oh, I'm trying to be right there. I'm trying to go. Jesus,
and the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Come on, man. He's down. Come on. Madden with the tomfoolery. You hurt my running back. Break his ribs.
And he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head.
Somebody
take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
I see him from behind. Yeah, come on.
Set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush.
It's
the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the time.
I say it's your fault, bro.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson, and now he's going to use his legs. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Now we'll look at Smith, not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down.
Dang, that ball on the stretcher, low. He out of there. He out of there. That's good. That showed up that whole side I can run on now. Thank you.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards.
Whole this side I can run
He's going to get him
on.
over the 40 to the 42. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 4 yards.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish
That's a big boy, though. That rookie, a big boy. I'm telling you.
We get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. This is Edwards. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Did the run for it, the decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow.
Y'all fall on the back. Y'all broke his ribs in the first quarter.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. And like he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson, open lane, it's Superbowl. He's down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scanning the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
From 13 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
That's that 60 yards in the week, man. That's what hurt us.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Now the Packers get set to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
At the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got an open man, it's Melville Scantling. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards on the play, first down. St. Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield. They'll stop just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. That's hauled in by St. Brown.
Come on.
He's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I said I see.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still
about
time
you the
to make
whole
something
time.
happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
Got him. Hollywood. Let's receive in the league. Number 10 this year. It's a Super Bowl. Lamar out there. Hey, this pressing on Lamar back, on the back of Lamar. Yeah, that's tight, sis.
Early on, you hit on it. Needing to avoid the big play. Easier said than done, though. There's a big touchdown.
Yeah, but the big thing is, when he does get his catches, you've got to tackle him and get him on the ground. Obviously, you're not able to do it on that much.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard
The
line.
Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Throwing again. Rodgers. Got him, man. It's timed incomplete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdes-Scantling. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. Man open. That's Juwan Winfrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That will go for 20 on the catch and run. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season of football, but it's not over yet. One half remains to decide who will stand on the podium with the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And to call the second half, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay.
A little halftime break.
Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This will make it into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. And he's been fun to watch run the football. We know he can pass, but using his legs effectively here in this one.
No doubt about it. Watch him maneuver in the pocket.
So we match from week 9, though. We're not about to lose this game.
But you're breaking down the defense.
Let's go.
I thought back to
Super
when we had
Bowl,
our
son.
morning jog before the game, and I couldn't keep up with you. Those legs, they're valuable for his team.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
At the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Hitting Juju on the slant. And they get him down.
Oh, yeah. Everybody get the right. Everybody gonna snap. Yep.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback
Pocket.
with 3,000 or more
Perfect
passing
pocket.
yards and
Let's
1,000
go.
or more rushing yards in the same season.
Think about the rush.
For those talents on display here today, we just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it through. Every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, evaluators, you guys really missed the boat on me.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to Juju Smith-Schuster. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
2nd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Let's go for the running back. For the league.
To the 35. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a run with Edwards. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments, or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
2 catches in the first half.
Let's
Now he's
go.
got a
Looking
third
good,
here, and
man.
it's good for a first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working there really locked in on offense.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd
and 4.
Now Hundley. This will be his first throw off the bench. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone.
Backup quarterback is 3rd string. See, the Gene that was you watching, I picked that play as audible or something. Look, this man on 3rd string. When he put the B in the game, he got in there for the Super Bowl. Check the coach out.
as well at the end of it.
I thought that was Lamar, man. I'm like, man, what the hell? Why you running so slow? Let's go in the Super Bowl, son. Third string, second string, third string. Everybody getting touchdowns. Let's go.
You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some
They back there laughing at y'all on the sideline, son. What you gonna do, Eric? Laughing at y'all on the sideline, bro.
He's got it as they double up the lead.
What you gonna do? I'll tell you, look at him. Laughing at you on the sideline. Look, this man don't even ain't. This is for this is play all season. No. That was that man first play all season, son. That's crazy. Let's get it. They say we wasn't even getting here. 7-9 defense overall. Y'all out your stunt. Let's go. That hurt the running back in the first quarter. Rookie running back coming to school.
They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see
the squad.
what they have planned. Because
It's tackle. That's it. It's the end. It's the end for him. He's tackling. That's all right. Look at it. He's sad. He's sad. He beat us in week 9, but he can't beat us in Super Bowl. He's sad. Look at him.
And try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Look at him.
They'll operate from the
Blinking.
32-yard line.
Going,
Second and 3.
Let me stop talking the beast.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that.
Did he hit him forward?
There to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll result.
Yeah, what you coach like, y'all.
You know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Oh, come on. What is he even start building? Like, what do you even do?
Across the 45. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Make it make sense. Do something.
Go back to the ground with Jones. Across midfield, he goes into Raven territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again to Jones. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 4 on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ravens 28, Packers 14.
Rodgers now on first down. Goes to the right side here, complete. Get this into the end zone. Touchdown. Robert Tonyan, 42 yards. And the Packers have cut it back with an
Oh, y'all already got this big ass target.
What weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive.
Oh, see that they play. I want to bet on them this week. What's the Ravens? Yeah, it was this week. Yeah, they play. Yeah, Friday. So they should be.
But this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense. But yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
He fumbles the ball. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. Enough's enough. This man fumbled the ball all year. Enough's enough.
We're getting near the end of this game.
Come on, stop it.
Really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Pick up there at 22. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Again, it's Jones.
Good job, Kevin. Last game, see? All with a bang.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
No, he's on the line.
And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it is good. There were about 70,000 people about to turn blue from holding their breaths, but it's good, and this Super Bowl is tied. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this fourth quarter. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And it is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Taken in by Duvernay. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the mark.
Down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Buying time to his... The ball comes out, and this will go out of bounds, and they're still short of the line to gain, so this is going to be a turnover on downs here. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty, and that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
It's third down and 4.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdes-Scantling. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him a more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On first down, Jones. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Tackle made by Tyus Bowser. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down 31-28, a minute 52 to play. They need at least a field goal to send this Super Bowl to overtime as they come up on first down. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, Make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Back to Smith-Schuster. This time complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
29-yard line.
Throwing now is Jackson. He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. DJ Jones in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. His throw caught at the 5. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end and one tight end. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, he'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Tucker now to add the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the time a factor here late. He'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So the focus shifts back to the Packers offense. Trailing by 4. 24 seconds to go. Now they've got to travel the full 75 yards. And time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. To throw is Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Rodgers to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
3rd down and 10.
One final try now for Rodgers. And it's incomplete. So their final empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And it's all over. Just one is left standing, and that one is the Baltimore Ravens, your Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists a Lombardi trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.